And the reason why it's one of my favorites is because of this rack right here. They have a ton of games for $5 and below, some for even $1. Side on like a rink. I did not know that. Pretty cool. Also this as well, this Power Rangers Ninja Storm on the PC. Cool. Honestly, I could possibly pick these up and see if I can. Hey everyone, it's Austin and we're back with another episode of my $10 game collection series. I think we're on like episode 37 or 38 now, which is crazy. Still chucking along, finding video games to add to my collection. Happy New Year's to you all as well. Hope you guys set some new goals for this year and achieve them. I don't have too much to go over to start off this episode. Sales have been very slow for the month of December for some reason. Not sure why. I've got a ton of stuff listed on eBay, but it's just, I'm not selling anything. And that's kind of a problem because if I don't sell anything, I don't have funds and I can't continue doing these episodes. But I got some ideas that I can do as of right now. For now though, I think this episode, we're gonna focus on buying items really cheap and find games the cheapest that we can find and maybe find items to put on eBay to flip to build up that game fund and hope for the best. So without further ado, let's just jump into this collection and get into some updates. Here's our video game showcase, and like I said, sales on eBay are just really slow this month. So my plan right now is to go over my collection and find some games that I have duplicates of or games that just don't really mean much to me. I'm not too attached to these games and they have some decent value. I've already got a couple of games right here that I picked out, but I'll probably grab some more. Got a Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. I always find like extra copies of these, and alone, I think this game is going for around 15 to 16 bucks. So it'll be a decent one to just throw on eBay even by itself. I got a Vice City right here, and this Black Label one actually goes for I think around 15 to 16 as well. So might just list this one up. I actually have a Greatest Hits one right here as well. Then you got this Sims Herbs. I think this one goes for like 15 to 20, and then also this sealed copy of Saints Row 4. I don't think this has much value, but we'll see. There are some games up here that I am actually considering putting up on eBay as well. The first of the games is right here. So in the Xbox section, I have a copy of World Tour and Legends of Rock. I was planning on keeping these, but I find these so often, and I think bundling these up, I can probably get around like 25 to 30 on both of these. So I may just list them both up on eBay together, and it's probably worth more to me flipping for that much than just keeping in my collection. I didn't really grow up playing a lot of these Guitar Hero games. Up here we actually have two games. So Lord of the Rings Conquest, I actually have a copy down here, I believe. Yeah, right here on the PlayStation 3. I consider putting this one up on eBay, but the 360 actually goes for a bit more, around 25 to 30. So I may actually end up putting this one up on eBay. And then same with this Minecraft. This one is missing a manual. I think I got it for like around 10-ish bucks, which is a decent amount. But should be able to sell for around like 20 to 25 on eBay. Could definitely use the funds now as well. Not too attached to this game. And then the last game that I was considering, PlayStation 3 games, just not a lot that would be worth putting up on eBay. But there's one game right here, this Space Marine Warhammer 40,000 game. Now I know a lot of people really do like this game. There's a reason why this has some decent value. I think it's going for like 25 to 30 on eBay as well. I've never played this game, don't have too much of attachment. Definitely would like to try it out at one point, but if I could flip it for around like 25 to 30, I could definitely use those funds as well. Hopefully these games do sell, because the main thing is I need items to flip, and that's how I do this challenge, is building up a game fund so that I can go out to game hunt, buy more items to add to our collection, and also to flip. So that's kind of my main purpose as to picking these games out. I mean, overall, I have a decent amount of items on eBay. It's just really slow this month. I know for sure that I'm going to regret selling some of these games, but Gotta do what I can to continue the journey of building up my collection. For our first stop, we are at one of my favorite game stores called Gaming Generations, and the reason why it's one of my favorites is because of this rack right here. They have a ton of games for $5 and below, some for even $1. With our low budget, this is the perfect place for me to find some games. The first game I picked out was Crisis 2. I think this one was like for $1, so didn't really play this game much, but I remember these games being iconic for having such incredible graphics, I guess. Just continued browsing around, saw some cartridge games for $1. And then in the $2 section, there was actually some games that I did find some interest in. Prototype 2 was the first game that I'm probably going to be picking up. I played the first one, and I kind of enjoyed it. Didn't play the second one though, and I don't have that in the collection.
Tomorrow we're only open till 4 because it's Christmas Eve, but it's
okay.
25% off all items.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
The 25th we're closed, so it's online orders is 25% off. But the online orders are kind of an odd Alaska store thing.
I didn't even know you guys had an online store.
Yeah, I didn't until a while ago either, so.
Okay, cool, thanks. And then on the other side of the rack were the PlayStation games. Starting off in the $5 games, I found Dead Rising 2 off the record. This is my favorite Dead Rising game. Absolutely have to grab this one. Then took a look at the $2 games. They had some PlayStation 1 games, kind of scanned through, and I saw this Midway Arcade Greatest Hits game for the Atari collection. Definitely worth a pickup for $2. And then I also found this Siphon Filter game. I remember playing this one as a kid, so gonna grab that one as well. Spotted this Walking Dead game. That was the only interesting one out of that bunch. Then took a look at the $1 games. They actually had a ton of them. I found Sleeping Dogs down here. I think it was actually $2 though, but we don't have this one in the collection yet. Played this one and definitely gonna pick this one up. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything else, so pretty happy with this stop so far. I think we're all set, yeah. I'll just come over here, I guess.
$21.10 is dope.
Okay, sounds good. Back at our game room, and we actually do have some updates. Just recently posted these items, and they did sell. So, actually over here we got this Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This one did sell for, I think, $16 on eBay. Just a single game by itself. So that's a great one to be able to sell. And then we actually also sold a game up here, and it's this Lord of the Rings Conquest. This game sold pretty quick, so may have listed it a little bit too low. Sold for $25 on eBay. Really happy with that price though. That'll definitely add some funds to our collection. So gonna get both of them packaged and shipped. After eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. With our low budget in our game fund this week, absolutely had to make a stop at the bins. First game I got some 360 games. Mafia 2. I've actually never played this one. I played Mafia 1, the remake, I guess, and it was absolutely an amazing game. Might be missing a manual. No, it's so it's got the game, but it's got this Deadliest Warrior Ancient Combat game in there. I actually remember this game too. That's the wrong manual, I guess. But yeah, it does have the game in there, so I'll definitely take that. Next, we got NBA Jam. I remember playing this one on the 360. All these NBA Jam games are a ton of fun. I'm not sure if this was on Xbox Live Arcade or not. I believe it was, and that's where I played it. So, yep, that seems to be complete in there as well. We can check the disc and a few scratches. Nothing too bad. We then got Lego Batman, the video game, and behind it is Pier. It's like a dual game pack again. Never played this Pier game before, but pretty cool. And then it's got both the games in there, no manuals. Then we got Biggs on the Wii. I don't think this has much value. It goes for like $5 to $10, but I might just pick it up for $1. Could be a good game to trade in to get some value back. And then we got some heavy hitters. I found a Wii Sports at the bins. This is crazy. To find it complete with the game in there. Not gonna take it out because I only have one hand, but the disc is pretty clean, really no scratches on it at all. And then the last game we found is this Star Wars Galaxies and Empire Divided. It's got like a code on the back, so I'm gonna try to cover that up. But this is brand new and sealed. It's a PC game, I guess. Decided to just scan it up since it is brand new and sealed, and this thing actually goes for like 30 to 40 bucks. So definitely a huge score here with this one. Got a total of like what, 6-ish games so far. I'll definitely keep looking around, see what else I can find, but awesome stop for this week. I had like a small stack of other random items here as well. Got this Xbox One game, NHL. Wow, they're actually outside on like a rink. I did not know that. Pretty cool. Also this as well, this Power Rangers Ninja Storm on the PC. Found this Bruce Lee DVD bundle. Thought this would have had some value, but yeah, awesome. It's got like the old school DVD cases as well. This Game of Thrones, I've always wanted to watch this. It's a animated history of the 7 kingdoms. I already have this at home though, so I'm not gonna grab it. Hello. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here at Goodwill next, and spotted some games over here, which is great. I haven't really been seeing too much at Goodwills recently, which kind of sucks, but let's have a look at what we have down here. See this Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't think I have this one yet, so we'll be picking this up. It is complete. And then we got M&M's Kart Racing. Probably doesn't have much value. I might be passing up on this one though. You got some more Final Fantasy. I actually just picked this one up too, but cool. Honestly, I could possibly pick these up and see if I can bundle them together to see these Final Fantasy games. You know, I really don't see them often at Goodwills. And then this one, nothing too special. Did find a couple more games on this shelf. Some Wii games, Sesame Street, like educational games. You got Elmo, A to Zoo Adventures. This one is complete, so I actually might grab this one. I think games are going to be like $3 here, so don't want to grab too many. They also have this Cookie Monster one as well. This one is not complete though, but yeah, I guess cool to see. You got the Sonic DVD as well. Sonic Underground Secrets of the Chaos Emerald. But yeah, I think I might grab one of these, just this Elmo one. This one kind of goes for like $10-ish, so might be worth a pickup. Not really seeing too much else out here. Just gonna go ahead and grab these 2 games. At least I found something, so decent stop, I'd say. Probably won't show me checking out, but should be like what, $6 if they're $3 a piece. I am here at the next Goodwill and had to kind of move away from the movies and DVD section because there's a lot of people over there, but I did come away with a couple of games. This is all I really found, so hopefully I can find more stuff. We got some Wii games, Family Feud 2010 edition. Not sure if this has any value, but might just pick it up if I can get it for cheap. So these games should be like around $3 a piece. And then as you can see, Legends of Rock on the Wii, always a great one to pick up. I think it is in there. So yeah, $3 a piece. If I don't find anything else, I might just check out with this. I'll probably just show the receipt, but nice stop. Here we are at the next Goodwill, probably the last one for the week. Got a couple of games right here. There was one game that I was really interested in, is NCAA Football 12 for $3.99. It's actually pink tag this week, so this will be half off, making it like $2. It is in there. So this game goes for like around 10 to 15 on eBay. So might just grab it just for me to flip. I think 13 and 14 have more value. And then the second game I'm gonna grab is this one right here. This Agent Under Fire 007. Never really played these 007 games, but it doesn't have a price on it. Hopefully I can get it for only like $3. It is complete. So just a fun little game to add to my collection. Other than that, didn't really see anything too else. Haven't been finding much, I guess, at regular Goodwill stores. Some games down here. This Xbox Live Arcade. Debated on this, but I might already have this in the collection. I remember picking up one of the arcade games, but really cool to see. And then just some sports games. Just wandered off into the book section and stumbled upon a book right here, this Doom Infernal Sky book. Just saw the name Doom on the book, figured I'd take a look at it, scanned it up on eBay, and this thing actually sells for like $20 to $30. I'm seeing some sell for more. There's like a whole set of these books. Probably won't be picking this one up though because of the terrible condition. This whole thing is falling apart, but if it was in nicer condition, I absolutely would have picked it up. Pretty cool to see. So grab these.
$5.25.
Okay. We're back in the game room, guys, and that concludes our game hunting for this week. We actually found a decent amount of stuff on our low budget. So starting off with our pickups from Gaming Generations, we got a stack of video games, some PlayStation 1 games. We got Siphon Filter. I remember playing this one a ton as a kid. The game was a bit janky with the controls, which made it a little bit difficult, but yeah, it was a decent one, I guess, on the PlayStation. We then got this Atari Collection on the PlayStation 1. This one just looked really interesting, and that's why I grabbed it. It was only like $1, I believe, $1 or $2. We then got Sleeping Dogs on the PlayStation 3. This was a really popular one when it released. We finally got Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the PlayStation 3. This was only $1 too, so I think this kind of completes a lot of the original Assassin's Creed games that we have now in our collection. Dead Rising 2 off the record. My favorite Dead Rising game. Awesome to pick it up for only $5. Really fun one. Then we got some Xbox 360 games. We got Dead Space 2. This is a series that I'm probably going to start soon. I want to start playing these games. I think there's a remake of the first one, so maybe I'll start with that one. But hopefully I can find this whole collection of games and add it to my collection as well. We picked up Crysis 2. These games were famous for having incredible graphics back in the days, I guess. But I never actually played it. Not even sure if they're even that fun. Apparently this game won a couple E3 awards. So yeah, I'm guessing it is a good one then. And then the last game we got was Prototype 2. Played the first one. Pretty decent, like hack and slasher type of game. Never played the second one though. Then we made a stop to the Goodwill bins. Everything there is only $1, so that's why I always go there because it's so cheap. We got Star Wars Galaxies, this PC game, brand new and sealed. I actually did look it up on YouTube, and it's a pretty old Star Wars MMO game. Apparently there still is an active community for this. So yeah, that's probably why it has some decent value, I guess, on eBay. We were able to find a Wii Sports complete in box at the Goodwill bins, so this will be a great one to flip, add some money to our funds. We then got Lego Batman and Pier on the Xbox 360. It's like a dual pack. Don't really see this one too often. We then got the Bigs on the Nintendo Wii. Some of these Bigs games do have some value on the Wii. This one really doesn't, but maybe I could trade this in to get some cash. NBA Jam on the Xbox 360. Always great picking up NBA Jam games. And then the last game was Mafia 2. This one I'm going to be playing next, I guess. I completed the first one, which was a pretty good storyline, I guess. Hopefully this one is as good as that one too. And then lastly, we went to a couple Goodwills, picked up some games to add to our collection. We got this Sesame Street Elmo game. Just picked it up because it was complete for like $3. Decent one, I guess. We got Kingdom Hearts 2. We have the first one in the collection. We don't have the second one. I actually never played these Kingdom Hearts games before, but I've heard all the great reviews from it. We got Guitar Hero Legends of Rock on the Wii. Again, a great one to be able to flip. We got Family Feud on the Nintendo Wii. This one has like a little bit of value, but not worth flipping. These Family Feud games are a ton of fun. We picked up NCAA Football 12. This one doesn't really have as much value as NCAA 13 and 14, but still goes for around like 10 to 15, and we got it for like $2, I believe. And then the last game we got was this 007 Agent Under Fire game. Never really played these 007 games, but looks pretty cool. Great to add to our collection. And that pretty much wraps up our episode. Hopefully things pick up in terms of our sales, and we can build up that game fund so we can seek out more games on our list. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this week's episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.